So in this video of drawing bodies from reference, I chose these two poses from Pinterest, two soccer poses. I want to try to change the poses up a little bit. So right now I'm starting with this first pose from the Mega Series Blue Lock. And I'm using a Mitsubishi pencil. And this particular pencil, has the blue end and the red end. So I wanted to kind of use this. I think I've used this before in some of my older videos, and I was kind of going back to using this. Only reason why I don't really use this pencil a lot is because you can't really erase with it. But I figured that since I'm pretty much using it for, practicing purposes, and, when practicing, you can kind of just go free and use anything and don't have to really erase as much. I decided to use it mainly for that, laying out different sketches, drawing different poses, trying to experiment with different things. So I decided to do the structure shapes with the blue part, and then kind of start to work in the rib cage to kind of show a little bit more of the rib cage and how it twists with the red. They kind of, indicate a little bit better. And also with the waist, with the triangle shape, it's kind of a way of, showing where the split line is and where the twist is going to go, which you'll see me add in later on. And so right now I'm just drawing in, I'm adding in the circle for the shoulder, and I'm drawing in the elbow, working my way towards the forearm. I'm just structuring out the shapes, figuring out where all the big shapes are to rough everything out. And you see, as I've done before, I drew in just, part of the hand. That way I can kind of get a general idea of where the hand is going to go before I start to add in those fingers into it. And it's always kind of like the way where I like to measure it out, figure out where the hand is going to go before I start to make those final adjustments. And right now I'm working in the leg that's kicking the ball. And since the leg is foreshortened, I'm drawing everything in curves. I'm overlapping all the shapes. I'm drawing the cylinder, overlapping that, and I'm overlapping over top of the calf of the leg right before I go towards that foot. And since the foot is kind of like the main focal point, I kind of just tend to, when you get towards wherever the focal point is, you're just drawing it larger, because that's kind of like where the foreshortened area is, and everything else gets smaller as you go. And sometimes it depends on the pose and the angle of the pose. So right now I'm working in that leg, getting that foot in, still trying to measure everything out, going over the line a few times because I'm trying to, at the same time, warm my hand up as I'm, going. I'm hitting those fingers in the same method I've been using before, each of the cylinders, because it's you go back and change it as you go. And I've also had questions about my other pencil. I think my other pencil, blue pencil, is a Caran d'Ache pencil, and that blue pencil, you can erase it. And I use that when I'm doing, a pose, when I'm trying to get the pose down, but also be able to erase it a little bit lightly to, add in those pencils. Because when you take it into the photocopier, the blue is like a special blue that kind of disappears when you change the settings. That makes it easier to ink when you print it out. They add those inks into it. I'm adding a hand on the top, just roughing in there real quick, not trying to get too detailed with it. Now I'm adding in the kind of like the lines to show that twist. Darkening some of the lines on the rib cage. Darken all the lines just to get just to keep the eye from getting too confused, even though it's not really getting too confused because I have, the red and blue to kind of distinguish a lot of the shapes. And I'm just drawing in and filling in the rest of that soccer ball. Adding in some of the structure lines on the face just to kind of add in a little bit more extra stuff. Now with this picture, he's at a extreme perspective angle, and I'm starting out the same method as I've done before, where I'm drawing the boxes, and then I'm going to add in that rib cage. So right now I'm adding in the box to show the angle of the perspective and how his leg is tilted, and also his waist. Getting those lines in, adding the line for that back curve. And I'm adding in the neck and the head. And you see how I whenever I draw these poses, sometimes I'll draw the body first and then add the head, or sometimes I'll add the head first before I draw the body. And usually it depends. Sometimes, a lot of times when I'm drawing the body from the bottom up, I tend to draw the body first. And then when I'm drawing it from the head down, I tend to draw the head first. It's kind of like, I mean, you don't have to do it that way, but it's kind of like a habit that I like to do. That's right. I'm adding in the rib cage with the red to kind of show where the rib cage would be and how the chest would look at that angle, to make it easier to when you start to add in the abs or the chest and things like that, to add those final details. I just drawing a circle for where the shoulder is going to go, and the cylinder for the arm, circle for the kind of like a circle because it's more hidden, but where the elbow is. And I just work my way down towards the hand. I always like to do those knuckles first with the circles, and then start to draw in those cylinders for the fingers. I mean, it could be cylinders for the fingers or boxes for the fingers. There's different methods. I may start doing boxes soon, just because depending on how I feel when I draw the hand in that position. So now I'm adding in the leg. And I think in this one, the foot and the ball is also the main focal point of the pose. So I'm going to work my way all the way down towards that. So I'm just drawing in the leg a little bit, adding in part of the circle for the ball. That way I can kind of figure out where the foot is going to lay, or not lay, but where the ball will lay on the foot. Just drawing it in, darkening it a little bit more. You see I kind of switched up on this pose, where before I did most of the pose in red, and this one I'm doing most of it in blue. I'm adding in that foot. Trying to get the bottom of the foot in there. Working my way down towards the other leg, because this leg is planted on the ground. So I'm just following the reference all the way down to the bottom. Both cylinders. And this time, you see when I did these two poses, I didn't really separate the cylinders and the circles from the knee. I kind of just, let it flow this time. But that's it for this video. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to hype it up, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment for any other poses you want to see. And take care.